Governor Kristi Noem is calling for South Dakota Attorney General Jason Ravnsborg to resign.
The news follows Ravnsborg's plea of no contest to charges against him, fatally striking a pedestrian, 55-year-old Joseph Boever, along a rural South Dakota highway in September. In a statement, Governor Noem says, quote, "With today's plea, Jason Ravnsborg's legal proceedings have concluded. Like many South Dakotans, I am not only disappointed in how this process was handled by prosecutors, but outraged at the result of today's plea hearing and sentencing." Noem goes on to say, if Ravnsborg does not resign, as I believe he should, the legislature can and should consider the articles of impeachment already brought in the House. Ravnsborg avoided a trial and took a plea deal this morning. He pleaded no contest to charges of making an illegal lane change and using a phone while driving, each carrying a sentence of up to 30 days in jail and up to a $500 fine. Ravnsborg originally was charged with 3 misdemeanors, but prosecutors dropped a careless driving charge as part of the deal. Ravnsborg was fined $500 on both counts and $3,000 for costs to secure the scene of the crash. The request for Ravnsborg to cover the cost of Boever's funeral was denied.
It was back on September 12th that Ravnsborg was traveling on a highway near Highmore after attending a political fundraiser. He called 911 following the crash and explained to the dispatcher he was unsure what he'd hit. Initially, Ravnsborg says he thought he struck a deer and claims he didn't realize it was a person until he returned to the scene of the crash the next morning. Investigators say they found Boever's glasses inside the Attorney General's vehicle.
So, did you see the glasses right next to that?
I did not.
Okay.
You showed me the glasses the first time. The first time.
They're Joe's glasses.
I wondered about that.
So that means his face came through your windshield.
Ravnsborg did not attend today's hearing and claimed no responsibility for Boever's death in a statement released today. Ravnsborg writes, "First and foremost, I am very sorry Joe Boever lost his life in this accident. I am sorry to the entire family for the loss of their loved one. They have had to deal with the pain, anger, and sadness of this accident." He goes on to say, "Joe's death weighs heavily on me and always will. I've often wondered why the accident occurred and all the things that had happened to make our lives intersect. I've wished thousands of times our paths would have crossed under different circumstances."
None of Ravnsborg's charges allege that he was criminally responsible for killing Joe Boever. According to the Beadle County State's attorney, a vehicular homicide charge in South Dakota also must show negligence on behalf of the accused. Toxicology reports show that Ravnsborg was not under the influence. There is also no law for negligent homicide in South Dakota.
A person is reckless with respect to circumstances when he consciously and unjustifiably disregards a substantial risk. Our high courts have explained that for someone's conduct to be deemed reckless, it's more than just a mere ordinary negligence standard. Operation of a motor vehicle in violation of a law is not in and of itself sufficient to constitute the recklessness required for that manslaughter statute, even if a person is killed as a result thereof.
Boever's family members complained bitterly before the sentencing that the law didn't provide stiff enough punishment for the Attorney General. The widow of Joseph Boever indicates she plans to file a wrongful death lawsuit against Ravnsborg.